Off the tracks visited the Nene Valley Railway in mid-July. The original line was built by the London and Birmingham Railway and was opened in 1847. Initially closed to passengers in 1966, it finally saw no further services then under British Railways in 1972. However, in 1977, the railway reopened as a heritage line. We started our journey at Wansford Station, which is the railway's headquarters. Here you'll find the Turntable Cafe, a shop, a garden railway, and a museum. The line's locomotive works is also situated here. We arrived late afternoon in July and had time for one round trip of the line. We'll talk more about our locomotive for the day, 92 Squadron, a Battle of Britain class locomotive, towards the end of this video. Yarwell is the westernmost station on the Nene Valley, and it was our first stop. Here the locomotive runs round in order to pull the train eventually through to Peterborough. From the station it's easy to take a pleasant walk into the nearby villages of Yarwell and Nassington. Both are approximately 25 minutes from the station. In a few minutes we're back at Wansford Station and we're passing some of the Nene Valley's stock, some of it in various states of disrepair, or should we say repair. It's amazing what you can find out if you do a little bit of research. Now, a number of heritage railways have had their premises used for films and television programmes, but how many have been used to film James Bond? It turns out that the 1983 film Octopussy used the Nene Valley Railway for various locations purporting to be East Germany. One of the scenes features James Bond, played by Roger Moore, driving a Mercedes onto the tracks. We're just about to pass the very same spot now. Fortunately, there were no James Bond baddies chasing us down the line. The train passes through pleasant countryside before eventually arriving at Ferry Meadows, Overton Station. The station maintains its original Great Northern ambience. Should you decide to leave the train, you can find out about the transportation of mail by the railways with the Nene Valley Railway's Night Mail project. This project is open every weekend from Easter to the October half-term holiday. If you've time to spare, you can enjoy the Meadows Country Park. You can explore the various lakeside walks and woodlands. There's a children's play area about 10 minutes walk from the station. After a few minutes, our next station is Alton Mere. This station has free car parking and therefore it's ideal for those coming by road to visit the line. It's another short ride until we reach the easterly end of the line at Peterborough station. The station has no pre-preservation heritage. This is because it was built in 1986 due to the fact that the Nene Valley Railway could not access the site of the original Peterborough East station. Adjacent to the station is Yarwell, although this is not operated by the Nene Valley Railway. Yarwell has a model railway, a nature haven and other exhibits. To find out more, go to www.railworld.net.
Still going.
Peterborough will be the next station to be rebuilt by the Nene Valley Railway when sufficient funds are available. From the station it's possible to see the East Coast Main Line and the busy cross-country route to Cambridge as they pass only 50 metres away. At Peterborough, the locomotive has to take on water before its return trip and again has to run round in order to pull the train back. Now sit back and enjoy the return journey. Our return journey is over all too soon and we're back at Wanstead. Because we were on the last trip of the day, we were able to watch 92 Squadron uncouple and run round into the sheds at Wanstead. '92 Squadron is owned by the Battle of Britian Locomotive Society. The locomotive was designed by Oliver Bullitt and is named after the squadron of Spitfires that flew from Biggin Hill Airport during the Second World War. 92 Squadron had a very brief spell on the main line, being withdrawn in 1964 after entering service in 1948. The locomotive was sold for scrap, but as was the fate of many locomotives at Daiwoodham's scrapyard in Wales, it was saved by preservationists in 1973. The then named Battle of Britain Locomotive Preservation Society took the locomotive to Wansford and the Nene Valley Railway on the 7th of December 1976, where restoration began. 22 years later, in 1998, the locomotive steamed for the first time in preservation. In 2008, the locomotive was overhauled and only returned to service in February 2017. To find out more, go to 92squadron.co.uk. And to find out more about the Nene Valley Railway, go to www.nvr.org.uk. We hope you enjoyed our insight into the Nene Valley Railway and hope you'll visit too. And we also hope you'll have a look at Off the Tracks magazine. Off the Tracks is a new type of social media community magazine. It's created out of content supplied by Instagrammers and from Facebook.